Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? I hope well. Um, let's see who's here. I know Nikki was here early, but I think it kicked her out. Big guy, how you doing? Robert Mack, Ralph. Yeah, I hear. I don't know, man. I couldn't do the. I can't do the cold weather anymore. Not for me. But Andy, how are you? Mike's, how are you? Scott, who else is here? Gorgeous Thailand, how are you? Good to see you. E.T., Aaron, how are you? Let's see. Andrew, how are you? I think that's it. I caught up there. So it's been an interesting couple of days. Got a little bit of color. You can't tell, I think, because of the light. But road from, is it, I'm going to say that wrong, pronounce it wrong. Nome Panome, I don't know. Right past Chuck's place in Tat Panome. Had a great couple of days. I needed a getaway, and it worked out perfect. Well, when you're around a bunch of good people, it has a tendency to make you feel better. And I was kind of bummed about everything. I guess my brother just wrote me and said my mom, they moved her out of ICU last night. That's all he said, 3 words. So I don't know exactly. I wrote him back as the intro was playing, and seeing if they were had to do surgery on her leg or not. I don't know, but it was good to get away. It's just, I mean, one person to be around is Paige. I mean, she's constantly in a good mood. Everybody's in a good mood. Had a great time. So Chuck was there, Paige, Joe, Gift, Daz, Mitch, Dow, James, Chocolate Man in Thailand, and Fa. And it was good. I'll do a video. I actually vlogged some stuff, not a lot. Me being the number one vlogger in my mind. No, I think it'll be a pretty good video. They're gonna probably bombard over the next couple of days. Excuse me. Um, but we spent one night in Tat Panome, and then went to Nakom Panome. I think that's right, Nakom, um, for a river dinner river deal. It was cool. Uh, I enjoyed myself. Got to relax a little bit, um, and then rode home. And it was a 5-hour ride yesterday. Um, the roads were wide open, so that's why it was 5 hours. I think normally it'd be like 6. Um, let me see if anybody say anything. I think everybody's just saying hello. Hey Andrew, how you doing? Um, if I missed something, go ahead and put it up. Very possible I could miss it, but yeah, it was really. I needed to get away, and then this morning I woke up, and I guess one of the fish jumped out of the pond. My wife went back and looked at the video, and I guess at 1 o'clock in the morning. So we tried to revive it this morning, but no, it was about yay big. One we got is a little tyke. So oh well. I got to drop the water. We got the caps for the top, and finish it up, keep them from jumping. They're jumping because I think they're still a little buggy. I'm gonna treat them one more time for critters. I'll do a scrape on a couple of them, see if I can find out which exact bug it is before I treat them. It'd be good to know what I'm treating. Um, yeah, it was. We it was a good time. Mafia put on a big spread as usual. Food was awesome. The place I stayed right down the street was actually the one in Joe's recent video, where it's the first hotel that was in town. He was there. You should do a video on it. You should do a video on it. Of course, I didn't do a video, but he did, and he walked around. Really a nice place. The lady is awesome. I think she's a personal friend of Paige's, um, and the hotel's quaint. Rooms small, but air conditioned. Everything you need. The bed was comfortable, real comfortable actually. And the place that we stayed in, Nakhon Phanom, was right across the street from the Macon, and real nice place. Um, so we did that. We got there. I think we left like 11 o'clock on what would it have been, Friday, and got there. It was about an hour drive from Chuck's house, Chuck and Paige's place. So then kicked back, took an old man nap, and I think we ended up leaving like 10 minutes to 5. Walked down to the boat and got on. It was nice. Like I said, I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of videos. I'm going to actually, depending on what's happening with the pool. The guys didn't show up yesterday, which I was kind of hoping they were going to, but they didn't. And some caulking needs to be done. My wife bought all the stone that we were going to need, or tile, or whatever we're going to do the top deal with. The pool looks good. We'll see what happens. But if they get it done caulk today, they said 2 days, so leave it go all day Monday, all day Tuesday, Wednesday morning. Put water in it. Still got to drag and show them what I want, and get some PVC on the plumbing for the pool. But it should be easy. The sand filter should be a piece of cake. Hey, Dowlow, how you doing? I didn't see Daz. Hey, James, is Daz in here? I didn't. There he is. What are you doing, brother? had a good time, right? I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed myself. Like I said, I needed to get out and let my brain relax for a little while. And like I said, being around a bunch of good people always helps. Excuse me, getting coffee out of my. I got to cut my beard a little bit, I think. Although I think Richard, I did catch half his show. I guess I'm going to be on there on the 24th, Christmas Eve, and he said I was growing it out for Christmas, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. What's Mike saying? Dave March. Oh, cool. How long are you going to stay, or you don't know yet? I think Mike's just trying to get fired up to come here and live, I think. Last 90% of all the... God, my eyes are bad. It's left the other day. Tank heater shorted, and I think I shocked him. Spent 2 hours getting them bagged and put in the freezer. My wife wants to put the temporary pond that I took down, that I originally had the tilapia at the other house before I gave him to the cousin, and he put in his little pond. She wants to grow them over there, because the lady kind of said we could do whatever we wanted. That's that fun. My picture's taken. Yeah, that's right. So Daz is getting ready. He's got his granddaughter said that he told her that he was going to take a picture with Santa. It would have been better if I could have had a red suit on, but it'll have to suffice for now. 30 or so fish. Wow. Yeah, the one, I don't know, man. They're still a little buggy. I don't know what's happening with that. Plus the pond's up further than it should be, but not that that's going to keep them from jumping. It's usually it's bugs. Usually, if you put them in a new environment, the koi will jump, and then once they get that out of their system, then they're fine for the rest of their lives in that pond 9 out of 10 times. But usually when they're buggy, they want to like rubbing up and flashing and rubbing up against stuff and jumping. They're trying to get bugs off of them. Hey, Ralph, how you doing? Not a total loss then. Yeah, as long as you can eat them, right? That's what I thought was weird. People asked me when I had that die off of of them putting chlorine in the city water or something. It got contaminated somehow. The 8 or 10 or 12 that died, the police buddies of my mother-in-law and father-in-law, husband and wife, they're both cops. They took them and ate them, said they were good. I feel bad. It's like eating your pets, but better than just getting thrown in the field or buried for fertilizer. Yeah, I know. And it's on late for me. It's 11 o'clock to me. It's 3 in the morning, Andy. It's I went to sleep at 7, slept for a couple hours, and Richard even said it in the end. Is Dave going to stay awake when when he comes on to interview me, because I did. After I got about 3/4 of the way through Baldy's interview and woke up and it was over and done. I watched the rest of it actually this morning. 42 days. So you're gonna stay for 40. So you're coming in on the 45 day on entry deal. Will they have that in? Is it going till April? I think, right? March, April. I think so. What did you say? You're coming in March? Yeah, 13th. So it still should be in effect. Hey Jake, how you doing? I'm a bit late. Dropped in, and Dave was talking about eating pets. Yeah, exactly. So I guess Aaron had a bunch of tilapia uh, pass away. But yeah, it was a great time. Like I said, it was good to get on two wheels. People that maybe don't ride or didn't ride a lot in their lives, it totally relaxes them. I could be a total mess and jump on anything. It doesn't matter. Wind in my face type deal, and it puts me in a good mood. So the trip down there, I think I left at like 6, and it took like 4.5, 5 hours to get to Tapanoma. I can't remember. And nice ride. The weather was just, I almost put on a hoodie in the morning. It was like 21 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is, like 70, 68, 69. I don't even know. Somebody can punch it up. Hey, Richard, how you doing? There he is. I was just talking about trying to stay awake on the 24th. I did. I took my nap at 7, woke up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then watched and was there and was alert. And 3/4 of the way through, I passed out and woke up and it was over. So I had to watch the rest of it with Eat Out Pattaya with Tom, and it was. I'm going to have to stay awake on. I think I'm going to be with. Let's see, Christmas Eve. We're flying out. I'll be at Tim's. We're flying to Phuket on Christmas Day to go fishing, and so I'll be at Tim's. So I'll take my laptop with me and my other microphone, just like this one, and hopefully I won't have problems like Baldy had. It's amazing, you try, and I feel for Richard, you try to, he's a perfectionist in my eyes. I don't know if he considers himself a perfectionist, but he wants everything to go smoothly, just like everybody does. But you try to, he does the meeting before and everything's working and test, everything's great. And sure enough, brings them on and, it sucks. I could see it. Stresses you out, right, Richard? I mean, it's a bummer. There's Tim. How you doing, brother? And if you guys haven't subscribed to Tim, or and you're interested in, he's just at the very, very end of his house build. They just the one I saw, they just put the final concrete, and I think they pebble teched it or something. The around his pool and around his pump house, and he's like 99.9. You might even be 100 to, I don't know. I think he just needed to pour the concrete out to the front gate, unless I'm mistaken. I watched the video, but if you guys haven't watched it and you're interested in building and that kind of stuff, Tim does an excellent job on putting that together. Hey, traveler, how are you? Hope you were well. Can't stay tonight. Last night, the national finals. That's right. Have fun. Let's see. You need what? A manicure and the beard. And your parents. Yeah, I do need a manicure. Actually, I thought about that when I saw Fa on the deal. I wonder if she does that. She does nails, right? I'd imagine she does a manicure. I only did that twice since I've been here. Both times in Kamala. Now my wife, when they get, she whips out the deal and trims everything up, And when with my wife that passed, she was a beautician. I don't know, what do you call it? She cut hair for 20, 30 years or something. So I constantly, she could do my beard and everything. Now I haven't had anybody ever. Well, when I was younger, I had a couple of places, cut my beard, but mostly I cut it. I have to find somebody. I don't really want to cut it anymore. That's getting pretty freaking lazy, right? Let's see. Loving talent. Yeah, thanks, Richard. I did, that's the one we rode to. I hear them here too. Um, we took a 2-day trip to Bangkok. Little over. I thought it was longer than that. It was 6 hours to Bangkok. Saw the kids, went out to dinner, picked up the tile, and the next morning got up and rode back or drove back. So yeah, it should be fun. It'll be perfect. And like I said, I don't know the way that the house is built, however direction, whatever happened, but both the pond and the pool I could go in anytime during the day, and it's 50 to 80% in the shade. So that's all I wanted. I was going to put a cover over it. So it should be. I'm hoping to have water in it and actually do a video on somebody in the pool. Maybe not me. Maybe I'll get more views if I put my wife in the pool. But hopefully I'll get that. I've got everything here. I think the only thing I got to get is sand for the sand filter or glass if I decide to run that. Whatever I decide to run in there, and probably $50 worth of PVC, and it's done. Maybe one of the guys, me pointing, half a day, and I'll be ready to go. And the little deal that I got, like I said, it's Intertex sells these ones for their above ground pool. And I tried to look at a little, 16-inch sand filter and a 3/4 or 1 horsepower pump and a timer and, and all this and that. And they put it all on a little platform, their motor, everything. And it's got a timer already built into the, a digital deal. And it's waterproofed. And so it's perfect. So I got that. That's here. So the only thing I can do is just tie in the PVC. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it's going to be good. Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Hey, Tommy, how you doing? Hey, Ron, how you doing? Oh, when Ron's there, I can actually see and read Ron's writing when he writes in caps. It's awesome. Let's see. Ralph was what? I'm still here. Was asking Traveler if he could stay for at least 8 seconds. That was pretty good. I liked the joke. I didn't get to read it. Gator, we only use weed whackers over here. Daz, you're back in here. Well, I think if Daz didn't answer, he's still here. There he goes, Wednesday night. God dang. You guys are way ahead of me. Let's see, sir. God. If I missed something, guys, put it up. You guys stomped all over me. There's Tom. Hey, Tom. How you doing? I think if I missed something, guys, put it in again. I know it's a pain in the rear to retype something, but my wife's out with the turn here. Okay, good. And I tell we come to the house. She come or no? Yeah. I will go to Green Market. Green Market? Okay. Oh yeah, today's Sunday, huh? You going now? Who are gonna go with you? Okay. Alrighty. Who come? How many people come? 3. 2 and 2? Perfect. Sorry, guys. Let's see. So I missed your deal last. I had to watch it this morning, Tom. I just the very end of Baldy's, which I caught up on Richard's. I know he was bummed. You were bummed the other day, and I didn't know exactly why. Now at least I know why. That is a bummer, and that happened to Verna too, the gal, one of the gals from the Philippines too. She has all the subscribers she needs and all that, and she goes on and they do little live streams and stuff, singing and stuff. She didn't do enough watch hours, and they took away hers also. So I guess I don't think I have to worry about that. I don't know what I think. I get quite a bit because of the live streams, every other day. And you do too. So you built them up quick, but I probably would have been the same way. I would have been pissy, and probably said, probably said the wrong thing when you first applied to get remonetized. But I would have done the same thing, no doubt. Um, let's see. I smashed the like. Thanks, Scott. And ET's here saying hello to everybody. That's what I like about this channel. So I'm glad everybody could make it. 22 people here. That's awesome. So I don't know how long I'm going to go today. I've already rambled for 20 minutes, so we'll do at least an hour because I want to get with them and stuff, or maybe we'll go on. I don't care. We'll see. I'll leave it up to everybody. I don't need to hold their hand when they're doing grout. There's a couple of things that I want him to do and get started. I don't want him to get the pipes and all are on the wrong side of the pool is here. There's a walkway here, and then the slab and everything for the pool equipment is there. So it's on the pool side. So they have to run it underneath the little walkway going past there. Get them all stubbed up over there so I can put in the valves. And I'd like to get going on that, and maybe I'll pick up that stuff today because as soon as let's see if they get the grout done today, like I said, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, put water in. As soon as I get water above the bottom drain, I can actually start pumping water around, seeing what the jets are going to look like. And because the motor that came with the one that I bought, which was way oversized according to what Intertex uses it for on their above ground stuff, was a 3/4 horsepower. It should be fine. But what I'm saying is I got a mixing valve type thing that I can put it all on the skimmer, or I can put it all on the bottom drain, or I can mix the two. So when you vacuum, I guess you put it all on the skimmer and then run the vacuum hose off that. But anyway, I'll put it all on the bottom drain, and as long as I got water above the bottom drain, I can start, putting some water through the piping. So. Hey, Craig, how you doing? Morning to you. Yeah, I think so. I like it. It's small. I mean, I'd rather have one the size of Tim's, but for me to just get out there, and my wife's already looking at little. We called them. What do we call those things? Yeah. Go ahead. She's got my wallet. She wants money. She wants money for the green market. Gotta love my wife. She's the best, no doubt. But yeah, I mean, just noodles is what we called them. I don't know what you guys call them. The round with the hole in the middle, little floaty deals that you can put them between your legs and sit on them. You can put them over your arms and the kids, and because the pool isn't that big. We were looking at some like rafts and stuff like that. I mean, you put 2 of those in there, it's going to take up half the pool. So I think we called them noodles. Somebody else could say what they called them, but they're cheap. I don't know, 30 baht a piece or something. So I'm going to get a few of those because we're going to have a party. I guess it's going to be on the 31st. So anybody that's around wants to stop by, come on over. Yeah, that's noodles, right? Everybody's saying noodles. Okay. So I think we all came from the same place, pool noodles. All right. So I think they take up the less, space to store them. And of course the blow up ones you can always let the air out of, but the noodles I think is the best and easiest way to go. And then I'm going to do a little video on the deal that I bought. Now, I bought it for 2 reasons. One was just a spontaneous buy on Lasada, of course, and Uncle Craig can attest to that buying on there. But let's see if I can pull this up and I'll show you. And then I'm going to do a little video on it, and I'll tell you why. Like I said, mainly because I just wanted something to play with, and the price was right. It came out of China. There's a couple of other manufacturers of this deal, but why can't I? Okay, I gotta go here. Okay, my orders. No, gotta go to. They I got it from like half price, so I bought two of them, and you'll see them here in a minute. And I'll show you the other thing that I bought to actually fill them. I bought this here, and you'll be able to see. Let me go back here. Of course, Richard would have had all this all set up. I'm horrible. Okay, share screen. Okay, come on, where are you? Chrome tab. There it is, and these. I don't know if you can see that. It's they make them in half liter that just have a mouthpiece. They don't have a hosed regulator and a gauge all the way up to the 2 liter, which you can get. No, they don't want you to go down any further than 30 feet. There's going to be a bunch of lawsuits. People are going to sue a bunch of people over this. People are going to explode their lungs not knowing anything about diving. But it came with all this stuff, and as you can see, I paid the 3,078. Okay, bought for it, and you can see there's 6,500. And I bought two of them. It comes with that case. It comes with the little vest deal to put on, and the tank actually goes on just like a dive tank. Of course, this one is showing with a mask. I didn't. Oh no, optional. I got everything but the mask, and I got them sitting here. But the other, you guys can see that, right? I'm not in StreamYard. Oh yeah, you can see it. So anyway, one thing is my bottom drain is down 2 meters in the pond that has an air ring that I put down there and an air line that goes actually inside the 4-inch the 4-inch drain line pops up in there and then connects to it. Well, if I've got to do any work to the bottom drain, I'm gonna have to drain the thing down to get in there, and work on it. With this thing, with a little bit of weight, I just go down. You get 15 minutes out of each one, and and I can use it in the pool. The kids will probably dig it. They'll have a ball with it. The little tiny ones that are only half a liter that last like, I don't know, 3 minutes or 5 minutes or something. They come with a pump, and I did buy a pump, but trying to pump just pumping up the little one takes like a half hour. So to pump up one of these 2 liters would take half a day. So I bought one of, let me go back here. I bought one of these. Where are you? Let's see. I bought one of these, which is it pumps up to 4,500 PSI, and it has a little filter deal, and it's 12 volts. So it's got you can pump it up like if you're at the beach and you come in, you can hitch up the little clamps and plug it in and pump it up right off your car and go back out. For what, for $100? I mean, it should be fun. I'm guessing. I hope. Hey Douglas, how you doing? Good morning to you. So anyway, so that's. But I'll show. I'll probably do probably a short. I can't see doing a video on. I'm not an unboxer or anything, but it's kind of cool. It all comes in a little, carrying deal, and you put it together, pump it up, and go whatever snorkeling. But I guess it's actually scuba. I don't know. It's hard. I took the courses twice. I never got certified. And I've done diving in Hawaii, but the main thing is, and they try to make it very evident in the literature that you read, always breathe, never hold your breath, because you're putting compressed air in your lungs. And if you're down 20, 30 feet and you don't exhale on the way up or breathe normally, your lungs could explode, which wouldn't be a good thing. So I'm imagining there's going to be some lawsuits, but it looks like fun to me. Something, and plus I got to ramble for 10 minutes. So If I missed something, I'll go back real quick, but I don't think I did. You guys probably didn't even notice what I showed. Uh, they just came out with a snorkel for 10 minutes. Yeah, it says 25 to 30 minutes. No way. I've seen the stuff on YouTube, and experienced divers, obviously they can regulate their breathing a lot better. They can get a lot longer than, somebody, a newbie or somebody that's panicky or, whatever. But they say in 12 minutes at 10 feet, or so, 12 to 15 minutes at the most, out of the 2-liter. They're supposed to come up with a 3-liter, and then I think they're going to get into some real trouble, something that's going to last 25 minutes. It's going to cause problems, I think. The 2-liter might even cause problems. But it looks like fun. I was kind of jonesing for the pool to be done so I can go in there and play. I could go in the pond, I guess. That's one of the reasons I got it, but we'll see. And and if you guys aren't, Tom has live streams too that he does on tonight, right? What time tonight? 2200. Am I close? Tom, pop in and post up your deal. Let's see if I missed it. I think you guys are just the bands, yeah. Yeah, if they get, like I said, if it's a long time and stuff, then they're gonna. I think a 3-liter is gonna be. This thing's real light and everything, and I was surprised because I'm going, this vest thing that they got, it's gonna be a piece of crap. It's not. It's really nice. It's not a BC, a buoyancy compensator by any means. It's has nothing to do with it, just to hold the tank. It's got 2 pockets that you could actually put weights in, and not have to have a belt. And I'm going, I'm a big guy, right? And I'm going, it's not going to buckle around here, and it's going to come halfway around my stomach. Thing's too big. As soon as I opened it, I opened everything up to the biggest setting, and I came out, and it's that far out around me. So I thought it wasn't going to fit, and it does. So that was a pleasant surprise. But it'd be fun just to take with you, when you go somewhere. And I really want to get into this camping thing. I saw a teardrop trailer that I really liked, and my problem is I'm too old to be down on my knees and climbing in and out of trucks and setting up tents, and it's going to knock all the fun out of it. So I am going to try to get in better shape, obviously, but I really like this teardrop trailer. I don't think I could pull it with the Forza. I don't even think I could pull it with the Harley. Now, I used to have a tent trailer that I pulled with my old full dresser, and it pulled it, but I think it was only like, I want to say under 400 pounds, and this thing's like 800. They said you could pull it with almost anything. I do want to get a little Suzuki Samurai 4-wheel drive, and this thing would be absolutely perfect for it. I might want to change the suspension, although they do make teardrop trailers that are beefy for off-road, but flip the suspension or something on it, get it up a little bit higher. Guy wanted 100, almost 200 for it, and he sent me a message the other day saying it's down to 150. So, maybe if it gets down to 100, maybe I would think about it. Okay, 20. Okay. So if you guys are interested, I'm sure that you're subscribed to Tom's channel, but I won't be going on the panel anymore. I've been banned from Tom for life to go on his live streams. I'm just kidding. But yeah, and he's getting more and more people on there, and most of the time, I think. Well, he's got another channel with somebody else doing Eat Out Pattaya. You can put that in there too, Tom, if you want to, and that seems to be going good. I'm sure it's not going as fast. And your channels never go as fast as you want them to go. But like I said, when I got to 100, I was like, woohoo! 100 people actually listen to what I said or want to watch my videos. I didn't do live streams very much, But Tom does a good live stream, and he's really good with gold medals and what he thinks. They were talking last night on Richard's about the. Let's see, what do I have? Richard had 34.6, I think, on the bot, and gold is at 29,450. Yeah, 34.68 this morning on the bot. And Tom thinks it's going to go up a little bit. I probably have to agree with him on that. Do I think it's going to go up to 40? I was hoping it would. 38, I moved some money, so that was good. But I'm going to say I'm happy in the mid 30s. 35, 34, 36, 33. It was 29 when I came here. So anything above that that's what I gauged my staying here on, was 29. But there sure is a big difference. I brought over 5,000, and in one shot it was close to 38, I think, was 185, I think, or something like that. And it was like 170. So it's like 15,000 baht. It's a little bit of money. It's not like 100 baht or something. So somebody could do the calcs on it, but it was a big difference. It was like 15,000. I was really surprised. My dreams of 50. Yeah, I'm still hoping. But I think it's gonna stay in the mid threes, 35. I think it's gonna float right around 35. Tom knows better than me. Tom's really good with all that. There's that 33 to 35. We got for Tuesday. Yeah, I think it's gonna. We'll see what happens towards the end of this year, which we're getting there, aren't we? It's my kid's birthday today. My son's. Well, actually, it's tomorrow. He's in the States. It's the 11th of December, so got to remember to call him. Let's see. Yeah, I like that 40 bomb. We're close, boy. Real close. And I guess it's been above that before, or I don't know. But like I said, mid 35 is fine with me. And I think I got 34 the last time. Chase gives me one bot under. So if they're at 36, I get 35. And it's not. I've been with them for 4 years and Bangkok Bank, and I haven't had one. Oops, it didn't come, or it went to another bank, or what money? I didn't hear any of that. So I haven't really. I've got a swab and a what's the other one? One that they changed their names anyway. Both of them, but I haven't used them. So I put in the minimum, whatever it was that they wanted, 20, 50 bucks. I can't even remember. Let's see. I think I'm. There's Eat Out Pet. And I like their channel. It's nice, quick, to the point. Pictures of the food. How did you like it? 4 or 5 minutes later, the video's over and you're on your way. Although I know that they talked about it last night, and their policy is if they don't like a place, they just won't do a video. So I guess this is the first place. And of course they didn't say it, and that was the whole meaning behind doing that is, defamation. I mean, who knows what somebody would pull up, because you said their food you didn't like their food. It's getting real picky, and I don't know. Anyway, I can understand why you would do that. Wise, that's right. It used to be before, what was it, Travel Wise? I don't know. Something like that, but only just Wise now. Thanks, Gator. I don't know. What is this, an advertisement for something? I don't know what it is. But, devil bastard. Yeah. But it does. I mean, that I can see why they do that. But all the restaurants, and we had talked about that before, back when I was on Tom's. I think it was last week, right? We were talking about how they'll never run out of content. There's just so many good places. Excuse me, in Patea, and if there's new ones opening up every day, so it's like an unlimited market for it. I don't know. Just don't be negative. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but it's like I don't know what the one guy, and I don't remember all. I don't look at all the little. I just hear crap. I don't even watch the news. I have no idea what's happening anywhere, but except here in Thailand a little bit. But the guy said something about a hotel, right? And got fined and kicked out or did something. I mean, they really threw the book at him. I don't know how bad he was. I mean, I would just out of pure, unless I just had the most miserable time and the person that I was staying there or eating there was the nastiest person you ever seen, and I wanted to say something bad about him. If I didn't like it, I would just say no, it just wasn't. It wasn't to my liking. You know, but I guess this guy, I think, went off the deep end and said all sorts of stuff about him. But must be dog years. You guys are funny. Transfer wise, that's right. Okay. What did I say? Travel wise? That's another thing I'm getting tested for. I've got it. In fact, I told my wife, and she's not going to do it. I'm just going to go to my doctor. Years ago, 15 years ago, I got tested and had low T, and then I stopped because I really didn't want to take steroids. And it didn't really bother me. I mean, in the past 15 years, up until recently. Now I've got like no get up and go, no nothing. I mean, I don't want to get out of bed. I got to, drag myself to do everything. My mind, I mean, I forgetful. All these are deals from low T. And what I did see, and I know that my doctor is going to say no, but I'm going to say you're going to have to tell me, because if it's just a little chance that I might croak, I'm probably going to take it. But because it says you're not supposed to have sleep apnea, you're not supposed to be on blood pressure pills, you're not supposed to be on any of that, taking the tea. But so I'm going to have to talk to him. But I want to definitely get tested, because I know it didn't get any better, and if it was low 15 years ago, I know it's even worse now. Hey Chuck, how you doing? What is the John hotline number? You need it right away. How are you doing? I had a great time, man. Like I said, surround yourself with good, positive people, and you're bound to, and especially with your wife. I mean, how it's impossible to be depressed with Paige there. The woman is upbeat, always looking to have a good time, and Gift's right there with her. They're not dancing, they're singing. If they're not singing, they're just having a good time. And it was awesome. I really enjoyed myself. Although I hurt my right knee, my left knee has been the one that's really been bugging me. And Chuck is, he's given me the mom pep talk, like he gives his mother. You need to get out and walk. And everything he says, of course, is correct. But I walked a lot more than normal there, which was good, a little bit in my legs, which means I'm not doing enough exercise. I banged myself in the freaking bathroom, I almost tripped over, how the bathrooms are here in Thailand. They're sunken in, so you can walk around with water up to your freaking ankles, and stumbled and hit my freaking right knee. And this morning, and it was okay yesterday, even on the ride and getting off and walking, into 7 and getting a drink and coming out and all that. This morning I could barely walk on the son of a gun. So anyway, boy, I'm a sad sack. Anyway, I gotta do something, but I really want to get in and see that. And I've been thinking about it. I think the appointment's I think it's on my birthday. I think it's on the 22nd, because I'm leaving on the 23rd, I think, to go to Tim's. Anyway, I'm thinking about maybe just, he's there on Sundays. I might just go today, have him test. I mean, how much could the test cost? My wife's insurance will probably cover most of it. And even if it doesn't, it costs me $50. Who cares? I want to know. And then because I'm going to bring it up to him, and I know he's going to say no. I can hear it already because of my heart and all that. Darn old people. Yeah, exactly. I told Chuck that. I said, man, you're getting old sucks because he's a youngster. When I look at Chuck, it's weird. I still think I'm 35. In fact, if I could cover my face up there, I could. I think I'm 35, 40 years old. But Chuck's just getting. He's just now. I think 50. I think he's 52 or 3. I can't remember. If I'm above your age, I'm sorry, Chuck. But it was. It's that's when I started. My eyes started getting worse. It started at like 45 with my eyes. And stuff like that. So it wasn't, and my knees, but I'm sure that has a lot to do with weight and me tearing the living crap out of them when I was a youngster and having all the operations and meniscus gone and bone on bone because they constantly hurt. I need to get it done. I need to get them replaced and start. But it would be nice if I lost 20 kilo. The lighter that I am, I'm sure the recovery would be quicker for the knee replacement. Yeah, all young pups. That's true. That's true, Ron. Chuck saying hi to everyone. But it was a great time. I'm looking forward. I told Chuck I'm going to try to come his way because I know he's going to be, excuse me, he's going to be hanging out there all the way through the new year, and I think the Chinese New Year, so the middle of January. So and the ride was nice. I'd even take it on a bike. And I think I don't need if I go golfing, I don't need clubs. They rent clubs at the golf course, right? I think. I don't know. There he is. Hey, how you doing? Just waking up. That's right. You're a late person, Ryan. I think. But so I might go. Chuck will have a good content watching and laughing, pointing at old fat Santa golfing out on the golf course. Probably be good content. We're old, but right aged out. Yeah, I mean, like I said, man, and it goes back to the same adage, all these people that there, a lot of people are dying that are my age or younger, and it makes you think, man. I got a couple of stents in my heart. Um, I'm way overweight. I got high blood pressure. I'm an accident waiting to happen. So tomorrow's not guaranteed. So that's a definite. And I'm still a firm believer. And people could say Thailand's not the place. If I was really as selfish as I say that I am, I would be telling people not to come. It's a horrible place. Isn't it miserable? Give them that whole spiel. But I think everybody by now knows it's a spiel. It's great when you, like I said, when you can go and see places like this. It's a bonus what Joe has and Chuck has and James has, and they can take off and go pretty much anytime they want for as long as they want. I don't have that option, but I'm still a happy camper, man. I love my wife to death. She cracks me up like with the 300 baht, has my wallet there laughing at me for the green market. Um, she's just the best. Lucky man. And Chuck is saying hi to Andy. You would make the golf trip? Sure. I don't think Chuck cares. We'll go down and play. Ron, make sure you bring some clubs for Dave. They don't rent them. Okay. Bummer. Well, I could probably buy some. They're probably cheaper than shit on probably foreigners leaving all the time and don't want to take the clubs they got here and back with them. Dave, can you start telling people? Yeah. I Ryan, I'm every chance I get. Horrible place. Can't believe I'm here. I can't wait to get out. What a miserable life I have. Please don't come to Thailand. Is that whiny enough? Whiny enough to catch somebody's interest. I'd love to say that, and like I said, I was talking to Chuck and talking to a bunch of people. The way that I want to try to put the channel. I got subscribers. I don't think it's ever going to get to be a bunch of them. I love and made a lot of friends with the subscribers and people that I've met through YouTube. But I'd like to meet the people like Mike's, so if you know somebody that has lost a significant other, they're just sitting wherever their home country is. And, at 60, 65 years old, thinking like I did, I'm pretty much done, you don't have to be, and I'm living proof. Because like I said, if they would have told me that I would have found somebody, fall in love, married, built a house, and bought a car and bought a all this stuff and been happy as hell, I would have said, "Oh, you're full of shit. Ain't gonna happen to me." I was in love with my wife, and I still am, but I'm also in love with my wife here. And it's weird. I didn't think that I'd be able to love anybody like I loved her, and I do. And I found somebody that's just, I don't know. It's like even seeing Paige and seeing Gift and the people, some of the other people that I know, and even Fa, who I haven't really got a chance to talk to that much. My wife has the greatest sense of humor in the world. First off, I could never be with anybody that didn't. I thought maybe because of the language barrier, that no, I didn't mean that, a lot of that crap. But no, man, I shoot stuff at her and she comes right back at me, and it's a pleasure, it's a pleasure to be able to live life again and to look forward to say, yeah, I'd like to live 20 years. Do I think I will? I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But, that's 60, 75, 85, early 80s. My mom didn't get real bad until a couple of years ago, and she's 90. She was driving every day and going to church every day. And so, as long as I've got my faculties, I'm not, I'd hate to get Alzheimer's. I think is the absolute worst I feel for anybody, but I'll have to see what happens. And she says she doesn't care if I'm in diapers. She'll change my diapers. So Thai women are unbelievable. So, Dave, I bought a cheap set of clubs in China once. Headed for yeah, probably. My uncle did it. He did casting in Connecticut, and when I was a kid, when I was back there, one of the, I forget what club manufacturer it was, but he was making irons for him. Uh, and yeah, I imagine you could. Yeah, definitely, Mike. For sure, we'll hook up. There's a lot of people that are coming that time. I think Daz is coming back again in March, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I think Jake is coming. There's going to be a bunch of people here, so probably have a good meetup if they're still doing their first Saturday deal. If not, we'll put something together from this channel and get everybody together in March probably. What did Jake say? I only need a putter. Yeah, that's probably where I should be. I haven't played since oh God, 20 years. I've been up, yeah, because when I moved from Southern California up above to Bass Lake, um, I hadn't golfed the whole time, so it's probably been 20 years. So I was hoping I maybe lost that slice a little bit, or maybe forgot about some of my bad habits, but I doubt it. But I still have fun. I never got angry. It was like, here I am. It's 6:30 in the morning. The birds are chirping. The grass is freshly cut. You're with a bunch of friends, and at that time, beer and whatever you wanted in the morning. And I couldn't see any reason to get upset. And I got fairly decent. To where I could shoot in the low 90s, mid 90s on a good course. Now I don't know what I would do now, but I had fun. I let it be fun. I didn't let it get to me where I wanted to throw my clubs or anything. It's like, oh, the ball's over there. I'll go over there and hit it again. Not a big deal. Let's see. Callaways. Wow. Nice. Did you just buy them from like Marketplace or something, or did you buy them new, or what did you do? March was driven by the niece who thought she was graduating. Then graduation got moved up to January, so we're gonna come mid-year. Oh, so you're not gonna come in You're gonna come June, I'm guessing. That mid-year. I quit year when I quit golf when I said, yeah. Uh, it it would probably be good for me to walk. I don't know if I could walk. I probably walk 9. I don't know if I could, uh, but and I imagine that's all you play here in Thailand, man. I wouldn't want to. I'd want to start as soon as the sun came up and go from 5:45 and shoot 9. After that, of course, it's not too bad down there. I was really surprised. It's like it is here in Surin. It's actually a little bit cooler in Tat Panom and Nakhon Panom. Uh, and but it was nice, man. I was out on that when we went out on that dinner cruise, and on the wind and the breeze. The ladies were absolutely freezing. Um, Chuck even put on a pullover deal. I was perfect. It was nice. Everyday part of life. How you doing? Glad you could make it. Is Verna here? Hi, Verna. I still haven't. You still got to send me your somehow to get a PayPal or something. I still want to get you the microphone. That, as far as I'm concerned, I owe you. So send me either an email with a bank account I can deposit into, or a PayPal. I tried your PayPal on your page and it didn't work. And if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. And Verna needs hours, watch hours. She's the one that I was talking about earlier. Like Richard, didn't meet the watch hours and they demonetized her. So kind of a bummer. So if you can, help her out. But yeah, it was nice. Like I said, the ride out to Tapanome, I left at like 6 or 20 after, or 10 after something. And I almost thought about, my wife got me a hoodie that's been in my side bag of my Forza. I think I wore it once. She gave it to me 3 years ago or something. But anyway, I almost put it on. And to tell you the truth, if I probably would have had it with me, it would have been kind of nice to, not that I was cold on the boat, but it would have been nice to maybe break the wind. But I know the girls were freezing. Everybody's saying hello, down low saying hello. But and where are you at now? Are you still watching Chuck? Are you back in Tapanome? I know that I think Joe was headed different places. So was James, right? I know Mitch went back, but I think James had other plans, and I thought Joe did, but I thought you were staying in Tapanome. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think you're back there. And I probably could have stayed another day. And if I would have known that he didn't show up yesterday, I probably would have. I wanted to be here to make sure and point and shoot, but I'm sorry. I'll come back. I'll come back for a couple of days on the bike in the middle of the week, I guess, and or maybe even in the car. I don't know. It was a nice ride. I didn't, like I said, man. It was wide open on the way back. I mean, there was no cars, no nothing. I mean, I had to catch myself a couple of times. I was creeping up on the above 140 and said, "Oh, my wife will kill me." So hopefully, I didn't get a ticket or a camera go off at that time. She'll kill me. Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff. He's got a lot of stuff he's got to get ready for it. Dave, what's the weather like there in July? Thinking about coming over there. Let's see. Now, is rainy season starting in July? January, February, March, April, May, June, July. No, I think it's hot. I think the I don't pay too much attention to it. A lot of people who've been here longer do. It's all seems like it's always hot to me. Even when they say it's rainy here, and even in Surin during the rainy season, it wasn't bad. I don't think there's a bad time weather-wise to come. It's whether you're lucky or not. Because even if you're here in dry season, you get rained on. You know, during rainy season, and even when I was in Costa Rica, which their on the other side of the planet, but they're real close in climate-wise, humidity, temperature, everything. They're about the same distance from the equator, just on the other side of the world. And it was weird, and I found it here too. It'd rain in the morning and then clear up. You went out, did whatever you wanted to all day, and right before the sun went down, it might start raining, and maybe it rain all night, clear up in the morning, go out and do whatever you want to do. And it's just so warm, it doesn't really keep you from doing a bunch. I mean, just because it rained is going to stop you from, going in the ocean. It didn't stop me. I didn't care. I just wanted to go in the pool or in the ocean or whatever. But I think the best time, obviously, is right now. But I think it's just hot. Then I think it is. Chuck or somebody else that's been here a while might know. Thanks, Jake. And I'm sure you guys are going to get an updated deal on the story, because I'm sure that Richard's going to want to go through all that stuff on what I went through more in depth, which is good. It'll be good for people to hear. And like I said, I'd like the channel wise, I'm hoping that we get subscribers just so we can meet more people and get a bigger community, not better, bigger community. But I like to reach the people that are 60 years old and lost their wife. Most of it's going to be wife, their men, and think that they're done. I'm just going to stay here and just get by, and you don't have to. You can live life to the max, man. You can go out and have a good time. Is Uncle Craig still here, or did he go? Are you back working? He's probably building something. He's looking to get injured. I was gonna ask him if he liked my impulse buy on the scuba equipment. And I didn't see Bobby either. Are you just posting stuff, or is he here? I know that he had a premiere this morning that I watched, but he could be sleeping or cooking. And he's coming, so I'm actually going to get to meet him. That'll actually be an interesting video. We'll probably be sitting there videoing each other. And that was kind of with all these, what I call real vloggers, Chuck and Joe and James, they're, I was trying. I don't think mine's going to be near as good, but I've got everything sitting on the card in there. Except I didn't really take any video on the way home. I don't see any reason to. Probably do a little deal saying I made it, and here's the video, and put it up. Maybe I'll do that today. I got to see what gets done with them. Yeah, I would suggest watch that one, especially the newest one. It's kind of cool, the pool and everything. Be nice when you can rip the cover off. They're kind of holding them back because I think they're going to still pressure wash or acid wash or do something to that Pebble Tech deck that they did put around it. But it looks really good. The whole place looks great. Tim and his wife did a great job. Your channel took a hit after leaving. I guess, who was it? What was the one that was on Richard? I don't think it was Chev and Dev. I think it was, I don't know. One of them said that when they went to the Philippines, or one of the places, they got a big following there, and a lot of people joined up. Hey, Cobus, how you doing? Glad you could make it. But I don't know. Let's see. Oh, well, we went over an hour. Oh, amazing. Is Nikki here? Can somebody say hi to Nikki? Sorry, guys. I'm missing. Happy holidays, Nikki. Nikki must be here. Maybe. Oh, I'm going back too far. I'm losing my track. But anyway, so hopefully the plan this week is by the end of the week have the pool done and the pond pretty much done. I still got to order the 13,000 baht other gray filter. We did buy the capstone for it. I've got to figure out how I'm going to build the top that's going to go over the filters there because it's probably going to be wood. It's got to be removable or whatever. I got to figure out something for that. And I think that's all that really needs to be done on that. So it's very possible then start doing some hardscape. I'd like to get some concrete going in, but I think it's probably going to be after the first of the year. The building should be here the first week of February. I got another guy that's supposed to be, before I order it from him, from the other guy locally had confronted, or my father had asked him, and he does breakdown or building homes like that, and was interested in giving a price. So show him what the guy was going to do and see what he comes up with. Can't hurt. He's local, which is nice, but that was good. Yeah, there you go, buddy. Good old buddy. Poor dog. Nikki treats that dog very poorly. Just joking. Buddy has the life like our animals do. Hey, Nanette. How you doing? Morning to you. So I think that's it. I want to. What's today? Today is Sunday, right? I think I will. Well, Tom's live stream's at 20 tonight, Thai time. So I'll probably. I won't go on the panel, but I will go and watch it and support him. But let's see. So that's on tonight. So make sure you don't miss that. I don't know. Does anybody have anything else they want to promote? Nanette or Verna, you have anything coming up, live streams or anything of that sort? And like I said, you did hear me right about giving me a link to something so I could send you the dough for the mic. In case you guys were wondering about that, I procrastinated. The mic that I gave to her is still here, but trying to get me to get there and mail it to her, or my wife. I didn't want to overload my wife, so what I told Verna is I'll just buy you a brand new one from Lazada in the Philippines. Tried to do that, and they wouldn't let me into the account. I bought 9 million things from Lazada in Thailand. You'd think I'd be able to just switch that. Well, I couldn't. So I told her I would just give her the money and she could buy it from Lazada, which I hope she does. I think she would have a ball. It comes with a little sound thing so that you can sing and do karaoke. And she likes to sing, so it'd be awesome. And like I said, if you guys aren't subscribed, please subscribe. She needs the watch hours and subscribers, just like everybody else, I guess. So if you would, I would appreciate it. Everyone's welcome. Everyone is, I think that reads, everyone but Got to Love Thailand is welcome on the panel tonight. Did I read that wrong? Just kidding. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I didn't see Chris. I didn't see Chris this morning. I hope he's well. Yeah, I just got notified my son has a birthday today. If you guys hang out, I will see you on Tom's live stream tonight, I hope. 20 is what? 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock? What is it? 13, 14. It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. I should be able to. I should be able to do that. Makes Ryan's life easy. Ryan has fun doing it. All right. I will try to. Maybe if I have enough time, I will pull the card out of there and do the video of my little trip, and it was quite fun. Although it was really where we had an awesome dinner spread that Mafia laid out. and I didn't film one bit of it. I don't think. I'm just horrible. I'm like a horrible. I'm the worst vlogger in Thailand, and happy to have that distinction. But hopefully, I'll get better one of these days. But I will go over, and of course, and I don't know if I said hi to Richard's mom. She might be hanging out because, as you know, the intro and the outro Richard did for me, and that's always appreciated, and I dig it. But I want to thank everybody. You guys are awesome. Uh, it makes my life easier. I'll let you know if I hear anything more about my mom. But as of right now, my brother said she's out of ICU, so I'm gonna take that as a good thing. Um, and when I find out more, I will definitely keep you apprised of the situation. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Everybody have a great day, afternoon, night. See ya.